Earth was condemned to slavery by every empire. Now those empires begged to be spared. Ethan Carter sat in the command room of Earth's orbital station, staring at the holographic projection in front of him. The stars beyond the station's windows were calm and quiet, but the message on the screen made his chest tighten. 12 alien empires, united under a single coalition called the Expanse, had just sent a transmission to Earth. The words were simple but terrifying. Humanity is a dangerous species. You are to surrender your planet and submit to our control. Failure to comply will result in immediate extermination. Ethan rubbed his temples. He had seen battle, but he had never imagined the day when humanity would be condemned by every powerful empire in the galaxy. The message repeated in his mind: surrender or die. Across the room, Lily Morgan, Earth's chief diplomat, paced back and forth. Her calm, steady voice tried to hide her fear. Ethan, we need to respond. If we wait too long, they will act. We cannot show weakness. Lily, I know, but these empires, 12 of them together, have fleets that could destroy Earth 100 times over. How are we supposed to fight that? Lily stopped pacing. We can't just think about numbers.
We have something they don't expect. We have humans.
We have courage. We have ideas.
And we have technology that they do not know exists.
Ethan frowned. Do you mean Nathan's weapon?
Yes, Lily said. Nathan Blake has been working in secret for years. He says he has developed a prototype that could change everything. But it's dangerous. Even testing it could risk Earth. Ethan looked away. He could feel the weight of the decision pressing on his shoulders. Millions of lives were in his hands. One wrong move, and the human race could be wiped out. The room fell silent as a small alert chimed. Nathan Blake's voice came from a nearby communicator. Commander Carter, I think you should see this. I've finished a new report on the weapon systems.
It's ready for evaluation. Ethan nodded and motioned for Nathan to join them.
Soon, Nathan appeared in the command room, his hair messy and his glasses slightly crooked. He looked nervous but excited at the same time. The weapon is a dark matter disruptor, Nathan explained. It can generate a focused energy field strong enough to tear apart a starship. One shot could destroy a cruiser, maybe even a battleship. But it's not ready for full combat. We would have to test it carefully. Ethan rubbed his chin. And the aliens? If we use it on them, they will know we are stronger than they thought. That could make them attack even harder. Nathan nodded. I know. But right now, we have no choice. We cannot surrender. And if we do nothing, they will destroy Earth without a second thought.
Lily stepped forward. Ethan, the council will meet tonight.
We need to plan both a diplomatic response and a defense strategy. We cannot show fear. We have to show them that humanity is not easy to break. The council chambers were filled with leaders from Earth's nations, each representing the people. Ethan, Lily, Nathan, and Captain Sarah Collins, who commanded Earth's main fleet, stood at the front. The room buzzed with tension. Lily spoke first. The Expanse has condemned humanity. They demand our surrender. They believe we are weak, that we cannot resist. They are wrong. Murmurs ran through the council. Some leaders looked frightened. Others looked determined. Ethan stepped forward. We face 12 alien empires, he said. They have technology we cannot match, fleets we cannot count, weapons we cannot imagine. But they do not know one thing about us. They do not know that humans will fight. They do not know that we never give up. We may be smaller, but we are smarter. We may be weaker, but we are braver, and we will not surrender." The council listened. Ethan could see the fear in their eyes, but he could also see the fire of determination. Humanity had survived plagues, wars, and disasters on Earth. Why should it be different now? Captain Sarah Collins spoke next. "We have 12 battle fleets ready in orbit. Our ships are fewer than theirs, but they are fast, and our crews are ready. If they attack, we will fight. We will not let Earth fall without a struggle." Lily nodded. "And while we prepare to defend ourselves, I will continue negotiations. I will speak to the Expanse, try to buy time and learn their weaknesses. We will show them that humanity is not a species to be enslaved easily." The meeting ended with a plan. Earth would prepare for war, but also for diplomacy. They would fight if necessary, and they would never surrender. That night, Ethan walked to the observation deck. He looked at Earth below, a blue and green jewel shining in the darkness. He thought of every person, every child, every family. Could they survive what was coming? Could humanity rise against 12 empires at once? Nathan joined him quietly. "It's worse than I imagined," he said. "They don't just want control. They want to make us slaves. They want to take everything from us. But Ethan, we have a chance, and we have to take it." Ethan nodded.
I know, and we will.
For Earth, for humanity. The next day, reports came in. Alien scouts were already in the outer system. Their ships were enormous, much larger than anything humans had built. They moved with precision, like a single mind guiding all 12 fleets. Ethan studied the reports with a grim expression. "We have no time," he said. "We need to prepare our defenses. Sarah, get the fleet ready. Nathan, begin testing your weapons. Lily, continue communication."
We need to make them hesitate.
"Aye, Commander. The fleet will be ready to engage at a moment's notice. The first test will be risky. We may only get one chance to use the disruptor before they realize what we have." Lily added, "And every move we make will be watched. We must be careful. One mistake, and it's over." Days passed quickly. Humanity worked tirelessly. Engineers, scientists, and soldiers prepared ships, weapons, and defenses. Civilians built shelters and trained in emergency protocols. Every corner of Earth's society joined in the effort, determined to survive. Meanwhile, alien envoys attempted to communicate. Lily listened to their messages carefully. They spoke with arrogance and condescension, mocking humanity's efforts. "You cannot win," one alien commander said. "Your species is primitive. Submit now, and perhaps we will show mercy. Resist, and you will die." Lily's response was firm. "Earth will not surrender. We will defend our planet. And if you attack, we will make sure that your fleets regret ever coming here." The aliens were silent after that. Ethan knew they were underestimating humanity. That was the only chance they had. Then, one morning, alarms blared across Earth's orbital stations. A massive alien fleet had entered the solar system. Thousands of ships moved in perfect formation, heading straight for Earth. Sarah Collins was already on the bridge of the flagship. "All units, prepare for engagement. Shields up, weapons online. We hold our ground here, or Earth falls." He felt fear, but he also felt something stronger. Pride. Humanity had faced worse odds before, and now they would face 12 empires together, not with despair, but with determination. "Fire at will," he ordered quietly. The first shots lit up the void of space. Humanity had no choice but to fight, and in the hearts of every soldier and citizen, a single thought burned bright: Earth will not fall. As the battle began, Nathan Blake activated the dark matter disruptor for the first time. A beam of energy shot from a human ship and struck an alien cruiser. The ship shuddered, twisted, and then exploded in a shower of fire and metal. Alien ships faltered, shocked by the unexpected power of humans. Ethan saw it and knew that humanity had more than courage. They had weapons, ideas, and a refusal to surrender. The first strike was small, but it was enough to prove a point. Humanity was not weak. Humanity was not afraid. Humanity was ready to fight. And so, Earth prepared for the war that could decide the fate of the entire species. The Expanse had condemned them, but humanity refused to bend. They were not slaves. They were warriors, and their fight had only just begun. The solar system shook with the arrival of the alien fleet. Ships as large as small moons moved in perfect formation, their weapons glowing and ready. From Earth's orbit, Ethan Carter watched the horizon of space, feeling the tension coil in his chest like a tight wire. "Ethan," Captain Sarah Collins said, her voice calm but firm, "our fleet is ready. All ships are positioned for maximum defense, but they outnumber us 10-1. Ethan nodded. "I know, Sarah, but we have something they don't expect: human determination, and Nathan's weapon."
We will make them regret underestimating us.
"The disruptor is ready. I've calibrated the energy output. One shot could take out a cruiser, maybe even a battleship. But timing is everything. We must hit their formations just right." Lily Morgan stood nearby, reviewing alien communications. "I've tried speaking with them again. They are arrogant, just as before. They don't think we are a real threat." "That is good. We need them to underestimate us. Then we fight. Prepare for the first engagement." The human fleet moved forward. Smaller, faster ships darted around the massive alien cruisers, weaving in and out of fire, dodging energy beams. Alien gunners fired with deadly precision, but humans were agile. "Shields at 70%, Sarah said. "We can hold them." The first clash was brutal. Explosions lit the void of space as human and alien ships collided in battle. Ethan watched a human destroyer dodge a missile, then fire back with precision laser beams. One alien frigate exploded, sending debris spinning in all directions. Nathan's disruptor activated for the first time. A focused beam of energy shot across the battlefield, striking an alien battleship squarely in the middle. The ship shuddered violently, its armor cracking like glass, before it erupted into fire and metal shards. The alien commanders froze, their arrogance shaken. They had assumed humans would be weak, but now they were learning that Earth would fight back fiercely. Ethan gave orders. "All units, focus fire on the nearest cruisers. Hit them fast, hit them hard. Show them humans are not easy prey." The smaller human ships darted between the massive alien vessels, launching attacks that seemed impossible given their size. Alien weapons tore through some ships, but humanity's fleet adapted quickly. Every ship knew its role. Every pilot knew the strategy. On the ground, Earth's civilians watched live feeds of the battle. Children clutched their parents' hands, while soldiers prepared backup defenses. Across the planet, people were terrified, but they were also inspired. Humanity was fighting, and for the first time the world felt united in the face of danger. Meanwhile, Lily Morgan continued sending messages to the aliens. "We do not wish to destroy your worlds if you stand down. But if you attack Earth, You will suffer great losses. A voice from the alien fleet replied, harsh and cold. You are insignificant. Resistance is useless. Submit now or face total destruction. Lily answered without fear, we will not submit.
Humanity will fight for its freedom. And if you continue this war, you will learn the cost of underestimating us.
Back in space, the battle raged on. Human ships moved with a precision that the aliens had not expected. Ethan noticed a weak point in the alien formation. Sarah, he said, pointing at the screen, the left flank is overextended.
If we hit it hard, we can break their formation.
Sarah nodded. All strike teams, prepare for flanking maneuver. We hit their left side fast and hard.
Nathan, your disruptor, will lead the attack. Nathan adjusted the weapon.
Ready when you are. This could change the battle. Faster ships darted around the alien flank, firing missiles and energy beams. Nathan fired the disruptor at the center of the alien formation. A massive explosion rocked the battlefield, and the alien ships on the left flank were thrown into chaos. Ethan watched as alien ships collided with each other, unable to maintain control. Human pilots pressed the attack, destroying cruiser after cruiser. The tide of the battle shifted. Keep pushing, Ethan shouted. Do not let them regroup. Show them humans cannot be defeated. The aliens struggled to respond. Their fleets were larger, but humans were smarter, faster, and more flexible. Every maneuver they tried was countered by clever human tactics. In the midst of the chaos, Sarah's ship took a direct hit. Alarms blared, and the bridge shook violently. Shields holding at 30%, Sarah called. We can survive, but we need backup. Ethan issued orders. Strike teams Delta and Echo provide support to Collins' fleet. Do not let her ship fall. Human ships moved to protect Sarah's flagship, intercepting alien attacks and firing back with precision. Slowly, the aliens began to retreat on the left flank, stunned by the unexpected ferocity of the human attack. On the planet below, people cheered as news of the first victories reached Earth. Children hugged their parents. Soldiers looked up at the sky with renewed hope. Humanity had won its first battle, and for the first time, the impossible seemed possible. But Ethan knew this was only the beginning. The aliens were smart and relentless. They would return with greater force, trying to crush human resistance. Humanity could not afford to be complacent. Lily contacted Ethan and Sarah. They are sending reinforcements. A larger fleet is on the way. We cannot let them surprise us. Ethan nodded. Then we prepare for the next wave. This is far from over. The disruptor is powerful, but we cannot use it constantly. Each shot requires energy that takes hours to recharge.
We need to be strategic. Then we choose our moments carefully, Ethan said.
And we make every shot count. The aliens regrouped and launched a counterattack. Massive energy beams tore through space, striking human ships. Some were destroyed, but humans adapted. Smaller vessels swarmed the attackers, dodging beams and hitting weak points. Ethan coordinated with Sarah, divide the enemy fleet. Force them to fight in smaller groups. We can handle that. The human fleet executed the plan perfectly. Alien ships were cut off from each other, and human pilots attacked with precision. Several cruisers were destroyed, and the remaining ships retreated temporarily to regroup. In the command room, Ethan exhaled. We held them back, but they will return, and they will come stronger next time. Lily nodded. This is also a message. Humanity will fight. We are not weak, and we are not afraid. They will think twice before underestimating us again.
Nathan looked at the battle screens.
They are learning fast, but we have learned more. Every engagement gives us data, and every strike makes us stronger. Humans are adapting. Sarah added, and that is something they cannot predict. Humans change, humans learn, and humans fight with heart. No empire can take that away from us. The first strike had been brutal, but humanity had survived. They had destroyed several enemy ships and demonstrated a power the aliens had not expected. Humanity had shown that even against overwhelming odds, they would never surrender. On Earth, people celebrated cautiously. Schools, offices, and homes buzzed with news of human victories in space. Citizens trained to defend cities. Engineers worked to repair ships faster, and scientists prepared more weapons for the next battle. Humanity was ready to defend itself in every way possible. Ethan, standing on the observation deck once more, looked at the stars. He thought of every human who had fought bravely today, every ship that had held its ground, and every life that had contributed to the defense of Earth.
We did it, he said quietly. The first strike was ours.
But the war is not over. We have shown them humans are not to be underestimated, but we must keep fighting.
We must survive.
Nathan joined him.
And we will. This is only the beginning.
Humans can adapt faster than any empire. We have courage, we have skill, and we have determination. That is a weapon they cannot match. Ethan nodded. Then we keep going. For Earth, for humanity. We will show the expanse that we are not their slaves. We are free, and we will fight for that freedom until the last breath. The stars were silent once again, but humanity's voice rang loud across space. The first strike had been a warning, and the aliens had felt it. Humanity was not weak. Humanity would not bow, and the galaxy would soon learn that Earth was a force to be reckoned with. Even as the alien fleets withdrew temporarily, everyone knew the next battle would be harder. But humanity had discovered something crucial. Courage, intelligence, and unity could turn the tide against even the greatest empires. And with that knowledge, humans were ready to fight harder than ever before. The war had only begun, and humanity was already winning the respect of the galaxy. The victory in the first strike had filled humanity with hope, but Ethan Carter knew the battle was far from over. The alien fleets of the Expanse were not just powerful, they were relentless. After their retreat, they would return, stronger and more prepared. Humanity had to strike first if they wanted to survive. Ethan stood on the bridge of the flagship Liberty, gazing at the distant star systems where alien fleets were regrouping. Captain Sarah Collins stood beside him, her hands on the control panel. "Commander," she said, "we have analyzed their movements. They are concentrating near the Tau system. That will be their next staging area for a full-scale attack." Ethan nodded. "Then that's where we go. We cannot wait for them to come to us. We take the fight to them. Humanity will not wait to be destroyed." In the science bay, Nathan Blake was finishing adjustments to the dark matter disruptor. "I've improved the energy field," he said. "It can now pierce multiple shields in one shot. If we hit their fleets at the right angle, we can destroy several ships at once. But we need precision. One mistake, and we could waste our advantage." Lily Morgan, standing nearby, checked alien communications. "They are monitoring us constantly. They know we are coming, but they do not know exactly how or when. That gives us a small window of surprise. If we act quickly, We can hit them before they fully prepare. Ethan looked at his crew. This is our chance. We strike hard, we strike fast, and we make them fear humanity. Prepare the fleet. We leave for Tau system immediately. The journey through space was tense. Every day, human scouts monitored alien activity. Reports came in of massive shipyards, energy sources, and fleet movements. The aliens were rebuilding, but they had not fully repaired the damage from the first strike. Humanity had the advantage of speed and cunning. On the bridge, Sarah Collins plotted the attack. We will split our fleet into 3 groups. Strike Team Alpha will hit the forward defenses. Strike Team Beta will cut off reinforcements. Strike Team Gamma, including Nathan's disruptor, will target their command ships. If we do this perfectly, we can shatter their fleet in one coordinated strike. Ethan approved. Then we begin. Humanity has faced impossible odds before. Now we show the galaxy that we are not just survivors. We are warriors. As they approached the Tau system, alien ships were already visible, moving in formation around the star. The sheer number was intimidating, but humans had learned to fight with strategy rather than strength alone. Engage stealth protocols, Ethan ordered. We do not want them to detect our full fleet until the moment of attack. Human ships moved silently, using asteroid fields and space debris to hide their approach. The aliens monitored the outer system but failed to notice the small human fleet slipping past their sensors. Nathan Blake activated the dark matter disruptor. Energy is at full capacity. We hit them now. Everything we have. Strike. The attack was sudden and devastating. Strike Team Alpha launched missiles and energy beams at the forward defenses, while Strike Team Beta intercepted reinforcements. The human fleet struck with speed and precision. Nathan fired the disruptor at the alien command ship. The energy beam cut through multiple layers of shields, piercing the ship's core. Explosions rippled across the alien fleet. Smaller ships collided in confusion as the command structure collapsed. Ethan watched the battle unfold. "They didn't expect this," he said quietly. "They thought humans were weak." They were wrong. Sarah Collins maneuvered her ship expertly, dodging enemy fire while directing her teams. "Focus fire on their cruisers! Keep the pressure up!" Their numbers were large, but their coordination was failing. Human pilots exploited every weakness, striking where the aliens were unprepared. On the communications channel, Lily Morgan sent a message. "This is Earth. Humanity fights not just for survival, but for freedom. Your fleets are not invincible. Your empires are not untouchable. If you continue your aggression, you will face destruction." There was silence from the alien side. No response came. They were panicking, their systems overwhelmed. "Keep pushing. Destroy as many as you can. Show them humans are not to be underestimated." Strike Team Gamma focused on the remaining command ships. Nathan's disruptor fired again, cutting through shields and armor. Alien ships exploded in bright bursts of fire, sending debris scattering across the system. Sarah reported, "The enemy fleet is breaking apart. They are retreating in disorder." "We have the advantage," Ethan nodded. "Do not let them escape completely. Pursue, but do not overextend. We cannot risk falling into a trap." The human fleet pursued, capturing several damaged alien ships. The aliens who survived were disoriented and terrified. Humans boarded some of the ships, capturing intelligence and learning about alien strategies. Nathan examined the captured ships. Their technology is advanced, but predictable once you understand it. We can adapt faster than they can. Humans learn quickly, and that gives us an edge they cannot match. Ethan turned to Lily. "Send another message. make it clear that Earth will not stop. Humanity fights not just to survive, but to lead. If they want peace, they must respect us. Lily typed rapidly. Message sent. I expect responses soon, but I doubt they will come willingly. They are too arrogant to admit defeat. Despite their victories, Ethan knew the war was far from over. The Expanse would regroup and return with more ships, more weapons, and more determination. Humanity had to prepare for the next wave. But the tide of battle had shifted. Where once humans had been on the defensive, now they were on the offensive. Alien fleets that had once struck fear into human hearts were now trembling at the thought of Earth's fleet. Humanity was no longer a weak species. They were a force to be reckoned with. In the following days, the humans pushed deeper into alien space. They liberated systems that had been under alien control, helping oppressed species to fight back. Humanity's reputation grew quickly. Across the galaxy, whispers spread of the humans who had defied 12 empires and lived to fight another day. Ethan convened a meeting with his commanders. We cannot stop now.
Every victory we win inspires others. Every system we free strengthens our position.
But we must be careful. The Expanse will retaliate. Sarah Collins nodded. We keep improving our tactics. Every battle teaches us something new. We can anticipate their moves before they make them. Nathan Blake added, and our weapons continue to evolve. The disruptor is only the beginning.
We have ideas that could change the course of this war completely.
Lily Morgan spoke last. And diplomacy is still a weapon. Some of the alien species we free may join us. We can turn enemies into allies if we show strength and fairness. Ethan looked at his team. Then we continue. Humanity will not wait for doom to arrive. We will take the fight to the enemies. We will show the galaxy that humans are unstoppable when united. The fleet moved forward, deeper into enemy territory. Each battle became more challenging, but humanity adapted faster than the aliens could imagine. They discovered weaknesses in enemy formations, exploited mistakes, and struck with precision that left alien commanders in disbelief. One night, as Ethan gazed at a distant star, he reflected on how far humanity had come. Once, they had been afraid to leave their own solar system. Now they controlled a fleet capable of taking the fight to alien empires across the galaxy. Humanity had learned to use courage, intelligence, and teamwork as weapons more powerful than any laser or missile. Sarah Collins joined him. Do you ever think we can win? She asked quietly. Ethan smiled. We already are winning. Not because we have bigger ships, not because we have more weapons, but because we refuse to give up. Humans do not surrender. Humans adapt, humans fight, and humans survive. That is why we will win. Nathan appeared beside them holding a report. We have intercepted communications from one of the empires. They are terrified. They are talking about negotiating, about offering tribute.
They fear us more than we feared them. Ethan's eyes narrowed.
Then we continue to press our advantage. We take what they fear and use it to secure humanity's place in the galaxy. Lily joined the group, and when they come begging for peace, we will make sure they remember who defeated them. Humanity will not be enslaved. Humanity will be respected. The stars stretched endlessly before them, filled with unknown dangers and possibilities. Humanity had begun a war that would change the galaxy forever, but for the first time, humans were not on the defensive. They were hunters, strategists, and liberators. The Expanse had condemned Earth to slavery. Humanity had refused. And now, The empires that had once sought to destroy them were beginning to realize a frightening truth. Humans were not only survivors, they were conquerors in their own right. The human fleet moved steadily forward, carrying the hopes of billions. Each system they entered, each battle they won, sent a message across the stars. Earth would not bow. Humanity would not be broken. And in the heart of every human commander, pilot, and citizen, one thought burned brighter than any star: the galaxy would remember Earth. Humanity had begun to turn the tide. Ethan Carter stood on the bridge of the flagship Liberty, looking at the galaxy spread out before him. Stars glittered like diamonds, but the silence of space was deceptive. The expanse, once confident in their power, was now scrambling. Humanity had struck deep into alien territory, destroyed fleets, and liberated systems. The empires that had condemned Earth to slavery were beginning to fear the humans. Captain Sarah Collins was at his side. "Commander," she said, "communications are coming in. The remaining empires are sending envoys. They want to negotiate. They are asking for mercy." Ethan raised an eyebrow. "Mercy? After everything they tried to do to us?" "Yes," Sarah replied. "They know what humans are capable of now. They are afraid of total destruction." Nathan Blake joined them, holding a tablet filled with intercepted transmissions. "They are offering tribute and resources. Some even want to surrender certain territories to us. They know they cannot defeat us." Lily Morgan, standing nearby, looked thoughtful. "This is the moment we have prepared for. Humanity can now negotiate from strength. We decide the terms and they have no choice but to listen." Ethan nodded. "Prepare a message. Make it clear. Humans will show mercy, but only on our terms. They must respect Earth and all the systems we've freed. No more threats, no more slavery." Lily tapped at her console, sending a transmission to every empire in the expanse. The message was simple but firm. Earth is no longer yours to command. Humanity will not be enslaved. Those who respect our sovereignty will be spared. Those who attack us will be destroyed. The responses came quickly. Alien leaders were trembling. Some offered apologies, some promised to withdraw from human space, and others begged for alliances rather than conflict. Ethan turned to his commanders. "This is the result of our courage, our strategy, and our refusal to bow. The galaxy sees that humanity cannot be defeated. Now we must ensure that respect becomes permanent." Sarah nodded. "We maintain a presence in key systems. We protect the liberated worlds. And we make sure the Expanse understands that humans are not a species to be trifled with."
Nathan added, "Our weapons, combined with our tactics, make us the most dangerous force they have faced. But we also show fairness."
"We do not destroy for pleasure. We fight for survival and freedom. That earns respect." Lily smiled slightly. "And diplomacy will enforce that respect. We offer peace, but on our terms. The empires now know that humans cannot be bullied." The human fleet moved through the liberated systems, helping rebuild infrastructure, repairing damage from the alien occupation, and training local populations in defense. News of human victories and leadership spread rapidly. Even neutral alien species began to send envoys to Earth, seeking guidance and alliance. In one of the liberated systems, Ethan addressed his fleet. "Today, humanity is not just surviving. We are leading. We are showing the galaxy that courage, intelligence, and unity make us strong. Every ship we build, every system we protect, every life we save strengthens our position. We fight for freedom, and we win respect by our actions." The fleet responded with cheers and energy, ready to continue their mission. Humanity's reputation was growing. The Expanse, once proud and unyielding, now feared the name of Earth. In the Expanse's council chambers, alien leaders argued among themselves.
These humans are impossible!
One commander shouted. We cannot defeat them. Every fleet we send is destroyed or scattered. They strike faster than we can react, another alien replied. We underestimated them. Their technology, their tactics, their willingness to fight, it is unlike anything we have ever seen. We must beg for mercy before they destroy us completely. Ethan and his team knew this. They had studied alien psychology and found that fear could be a tool. Humanity had earned the right to dictate terms, and they would use it wisely. Lily sent another transmission. We accept your plea for peace. You will respect Earth's sovereignty and the freedom of all worlds we have liberated. Any attack on humanity or our allies will be met with decisive retaliation. This is your only chance to avoid destruction. The aliens complied. Systems were evacuated of their forces. Fleets withdrew from contested regions, and communications were open to negotiate tribute, trade, and technology exchange. Humanity's power was now recognized across the galaxy. On Earth, celebrations erupted. People cheered, waved flags, and hugged their families. Humanity had survived what no one thought possible. Earth was free, and its people were no longer vulnerable to enslavement. Ethan stood on the observation deck, looking at the blue planet below. We have done it, he said quietly. We defended Earth, fought the galaxy's greatest empires, and emerged stronger. Humanity is no longer a species to be conquered. We are a species to be respected. Sarah joined him, and we will continue to protect it. We cannot forget what we faced, or we risk complacency. Humanity has earned its place in the stars, but we must continue to prove ourselves. Nathan nodded. And we will. Our technology will evolve. Our fleets will grow. We will be ready for any threat, near or far, Lily added, and we will lead with wisdom. Humans are not just fighters. We are thinkers, innovators, and diplomats. That is what makes us powerful. We do not crush blindly. We inspire and protect. That is what sets us apart. Then we continue. The galaxy will remember Earth. They will tell stories of the humans who refused slavery and conquered fear with courage. We will be a symbol of hope, strength, and determination. Months passed. Humanity strengthened its fleet, improved its defenses, and established diplomatic channels with other species. Freed systems joined a new interstellar alliance led by Earth, ensuring that the mistakes of the Expanse would never be repeated. Humanity's influence expanded, but they used it wisely. Alien envoys arrived on Earth to meet human leaders. Some came to learn, some to trade, and some to offer alliances. Each interaction reminded the galaxy that humans were not only survivors, they were leaders. We have reached a turning point. The Expanse has learned that Earth cannot be conquered. Humanity has grown stronger, wiser, and more united. But we must remain vigilant. Peace is fragile, and threats can arise anywhere in the galaxy. We keep training our fleet, improving tactics, and protecting our people. Humans must always be ready to defend themselves.
Nathan smiled, and we continue to innovate.
Every challenge we face makes us better, faster, stronger. Humanity will always adapt. Lily concluded, and we will continue diplomacy. Strength without wisdom is dangerous. Humanity now has both. That is why we will endure. Ethan looked at them, proud and resolute. Then, We move forward. Humanity will explore, protect, and lead. We have survived what no one thought possible, and now we shape the galaxy. Let it be known, Earth is free, and humanity will not bow to anyone. The human fleet soared through space, carrying hope, courage, and the determination of billions. Systems once threatened by alien empires were now allies of Earth. Stories of human victories and wisdom spread across the stars. Even the expanse, once feared and feared across countless worlds, now treated humanity with respect and caution. Alien leaders knew that any aggression against Earth would be met with overwhelming force. Humanity had turned the tables, proving that courage, intelligence, and unity could defeat even the mightiest empires. Back on Earth, people looked up at the night sky with pride. Children dreamed of joining the fleets. Engineers worked to create new technologies, and scientists explored the mysteries of the universe. Humanity had survived the greatest threat it had ever faced, and now it was poised to thrive among the stars. Ethan stood once more on the observation deck, feeling the weight of history on his shoulders. "We were condemned to slavery," he said softly. 12 empires thought they could break us, but they were wrong. Humanity survived. Humanity fought. And humanity conquered fear itself. The galaxy will never forget the name of Earth. The stars above were no longer silent. They echoed with the legacy of humanity, a species that refused to bow, that fought with heart and mind, and that rose from the edge of extinction to command respect across the galaxy. Humanity had been condemned to slavery, but it had become a force the galaxy would never forget. And Earth, once a single blue planet, now shone as a beacon of strength, hope. The galaxy had learned a lesson. Underestimate humans, and you will regret it forever. And so, humanity's journey continued, not as victims, not as slaves, but as masters of their own destiny. The stars were no longer distant and unreachable. They were the stage for a species that had refused to surrender and had emerged victorious. Humanity would never bow again.